What's up, my dudes? Welcome to another No Man's Sky Planet review. So, I am getting attacked by hostile ships again. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Here we go again. Okay, let me blast your ass real quick. At least it's only one. That definitely minimizes the annoyance there, but okay, here we go. I could have got his cargo, but either way, it doesn't matter. So planet review here. Now, this is a very cool planet that I've already been down to before. I was actually had already made a different video on it, and then the video messed up, so I couldn't go without making a video on this planet. It was just too cool. But yes, that is purple water from the outside. And when I was first flying down to it, I was like, oh man, that's probably going to be like just super dark maroon. You know, it won't even really look purple, but it actually was fairly purple. So I know with most of my planet reviews, I usually don't go to the planet before I make the review on it. You know, it's like my first time seeing everything. But I think it'll be cool to kind of have a mixture between some planets that I have been to, and you get a lot more of a deeper review in that sense because I know more about the planet, and then have some of them that are just like my first time seeing everything. You know, I do want that variation in planet reviews, and so this is a fairy tale land planet right here, man. Purple water, super green grass, and you guys will get to see the creatures here in a second. They are definitely fit the description of fairy tale land, but and there is a habitable base on this planet here. So I have chosen to make this my very first home base planet ever in No Man's Sky. This is just the planet review of this planet. This planet is pretty insane, dude. Probably the best looking planet I've ever seen in this game. So and what's really cool, something I noticed, is the fact that there's actually different grass in this game. Like, and I know it sounds so simple and stupid when I say it like that, but, you know, you could come on two different planets with the exact same color of grass and height of grass and everything, but the grass can look totally different because it can have a different look to it. Like, this grass right here is a lot more flourishy, like, not really like a blade of grass, but more like you can see how the grass is kind of rounded at the top, whereas other planets, you know, it's more like just skinny little blades of grass. So that's kind of a cool variation to it there. But when I made the other video on this planet, I didn't really go around very much at all. So I think I discovered like one creature or something like that. So there's still a lot more to find on this planet here. So don't just think I've seen everything and it's like, oh, boring. You know, I've already seen it all on this planet. It's not really that case because I really haven't been on it that much. So, but you guys can see it, man. The water, I mean, that's about as purple as you can get. Water, I don't know. To me, that's pretty good, dude. Most of the time when you see water, colored water anyways, from the outside, it's really a lot darker than you would think, you know, from what it looks like. But there is this one pretty cool looking creature right here. You can see the head on that dude. Okay, this is a new creature I haven't seen yet on this planet. But yeah, man, I think that's actually fairly rare to get a planet that has colored water. That's something that you just don't see very often. And when I mean color, I mean like something kind of drastic, like purple or pink or, you know, something like that. I'm not just talking like a darker shade of cobalt, you know. So that's kind of what I'm saying here. But it just, man, that makes a planet look so fairy tale like, you know. It's like a dream world or something at that point when you get the water that color, and it almost looks red when you look at it from a distance. You can see, like, let me show you. So when I boost up right here, you see how that looks purple right where I was looking, but then, oh, well, now you're seeing red because I'm bleeding. But you can see it looks a lot more red out there in the distance, but I love how you can see those islands way out there. Man, they have made some drastic improvements to this game behind the scenes, people. I'm telling you, if you are one of those people that were like, oh, this variation sucks, you know, when you first got into No Man's Sky and then you just left it, come back to this game, dude. It is good again, like really good. I'm not just saying that to say that or be a No Man's Sky fanboy. I actually shit on this game quite a bit when it first came out from all the bullcrap that they did, but I'm telling you, at this point, it is it's way closer to what we were expecting at the beginning, you know? So, and you just have to keep an open mind with this game, I think, is important because it's like, and this is something I've learned after I've played this game for a while, you have to respect every element of it, even the most boring basic planets. You know, that when you respect that, it makes you respect these really cool and interesting planets just that much more. It's like you have to think about actually how hard it is to get a procedural generated planet that looks that different in a quintillion amount. You know, that's what you always have to keep in the back of your mind. Like, think of the amount of work it took just to get this planet the way it is. They didn't come in here and just build every little part of this. This is all procedural. So you always have to remember that. I know it can be frustrating, some of the repetitive nature of some things, but you always got to remember that, man. Like, this, even if you eliminate all the other stuff, just the sheer scale of this game is an absolute stunning achievement of any game out there. It really is, man. And they're continuing to work on it, and I love some of these different paths that they're taking with these variation improvements. I really am enjoying that. I was actually really nervous that they would never touch on that, but they are. So that is cool. Whoa, looks like we got some ships coming through here. So this is something you would never see when No Man's Sky first came out. You would never see ships just flying right over like that. They don't just land in random areas yet, but I'm sure that is coming. And I figure eventually they'll make it to where, you know, the different actual races will get out of their ships and walk around randomly on planets and stuff like that. I'm sure that is in the near future, but okay, looks like we're getting a little bit of sunset style here. But yeah, this is going to be my home planet, hands down. This is going to be, I'm going to make a racetrack on it. I'm going to go all in on it, dude. So it's got those kind of like, you know, tree of life trees on it. So much different coloration on the planets. I'm going to see if I can get back to my ship, and then we'll fly to the light side of the planet again so that we can actually discover some more stuff without having to have the planet dark like this. And I'm pretty sure they still have the element in there where it's like certain creatures only come out at night and certain creatures only come out in a certain weather effect or whatever. I think that's actually in the game. So, I mean, me doing this right here, like continuing to sort of fly to the light side of the planet, I may be completely missing out on some creature or something that only comes out at nighttime, some kind of nocturnal hoot owl or something like that. So, let's hop out of the planet. There was a one of those other, there's like a abandoned building, I think, here, and a habitable base. So we may go to this abandoned building, depends on if it's on the light side of the planet or not. That's abandoned building. We'll see, kind of see how close it is. I want to try to get like mid-noon of the planet. That's what I'm shooting for here. Sometimes it can be kind of tricky to tell like where the actual sun on the planet is rotating. You know, you may be just getting right on the tip end of the sunset or something like that, and you don't even realize it because the planets are so big it's hard to see them in a like a full scale mode like that. I think that, let me just stop for a second. Yeah, that's the night side. This is the light side. So let's boost a little further over. Just trying to do some tactics here and getting you know, I may be flying straight down to the like right before it turns sunset or something like that, and you don't even realize it just because of the sheer scale of it. But I really love how it seems like the different places on the planets can be so different. It's like they've fixed their layout of their planets or something to some degree, where that it's just so much more fun to go to completely different parts of singular planets in that sense, if that makes any sense. So let's see. So this wasn't a planet that was like Hawaii. I wouldn't even call this Hawaii tropical. This is more like fairy tale land, you know? Whoa, there's my homeboy. Is this the one that I named? Or is this a completely different one? It's not letting me discover him, but this is like one of those Land of the Lost, you know, those little lizard dudes. Humongous, walking on his back legs. Did I discover him? No, I didn't. Okay. What did I name the other one? I named him something so funny. I think I named him like Drunkosaurus or something like that. Drunkosaur. Oh my god, dude. I kind of like that one a little bit better than this one, but this is almost looks a little bit more female. But yeah, Drunkosaur. That is the Drunkosaur. And I really like how they did like you can have variations of similar looking species on one planet. You know, it's kind of like you have like the difference in a dog and a wolf on one planet, kind of sort of, but in an alien sense. I think that's really cool. But yeah, dude, the giants walking around, that just goes along with the fairy tale shit perfectly with this planet. Purple water, super green grass, and we have lizard giants walking around. Oh, it is just my kind of planet, dude. Love it. Oh, and they're docile as well, so wonder if he's too big to feed. I think that was, if you get a creature that's too big, then you can't feed it. Damn, dude. That is the closest thing I've ever seen to an actual giant in this game, though. I don't think I've seen one that tall before. That may be the tallest creature I've ever seen. I've seen some, like, bigger as far as just full-blown body scale, but not height like that. So, that is really cool. So let's continue. We may hop down in this purple water and see what we can find. Now, got to be careful down here because I did see a dangerous creature the first time I came to this planet. So, we got to be a little on our toes here. But purple water, dude. Perf, skirt, perf, water. Oh, man. Looks pretty bland as far as underwater plants and things along that line, but let's see. So this is kind of cool underwater here where it's got like all these different island systems, but then you can swim under the islands. So this is a totally different style of underwater terrain than I've ever seen before in this game. I've actually never seen anything like this before. There's that creature. There she blows. Probably just wanting some food right about now, but volatile temperament. Wonderful. Groovy. So, let's see. I don't know if that's the only underwater creature. I'm not really sure. I know I'm getting way away from my ship, but that's okay. Oh, dude. Look at that. There is some sort of something over there. Maybe that's one of those buildings you just get some resources from. You gotta, like, explode it and get some resources. I'm not really sure, but look how cool. I mean, just look how different, though. Like, honestly, think about this. Look how different, as far as, like, layout of the terrain of the planet. Look how different that is. Okay. And then look how different that is. All right. And then look how different that is. You see how, you get what I'm saying when I say it's different actually in different areas of the planet? It really is that way. Which is just amazing to me. I think that's so cool. And it didn't seem like it was like that at the beginning. And that's what's... Whoa, bro. What's up, little dudes? Guys just chilling? So they are the prey of those other dudes that were swimming around. So basically, that's what that one underwater creature looks like. And these are these dudes. Wow, dude. Pretty cool. Never seen anything like that before. So, just looks awesome, man. I love, it's like they finally added some different creature models or something of some sort. And this kind of goes into something else here as well with a lot of things in this game. I don't even know if they necessarily like added all this new stuff as much as if maybe they just changed the ratio in which that you find that stuff. If that makes sense, where, like, for instance, before, the ratio of finding any sort of cool planet might have been, like, 1% or something, and then now maybe it's, like, 25%. So you have more possibilities of seeing that cool stuff. It may have been in the game the whole time, but you just didn't have that much of a possibility of finding it. You see what I'm saying? So whenever I say, oh, this is cool that they added all this new stuff, it may not even technically be that they added it. They may have just changed their ratio. And that, I know that kind of sounds silly, but it means a lot more with a game like this that is so big, because it's it's so easy to come across something that like it is, let's say it's so rare that you just wouldn't ever normally find. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. I'm coming across this amazing underwater. Oh my god, dude. I've not seen anything like this. This is really cool. That reminded me like of something you would actually find in an ocean right there. Finally, it's like they're underwater terrain formations and stuff are really coming together here. You can see that. Look how cool that is, dude. I don't know. It's like, it's got those little different plants there, different from over here that has like no plants under the water. That just looks really cool. And I'm about to die here. Oh my gosh. I got to wake up. But what I was getting at is like, all they have to do is change the ratio of finding cool planets, and it changes everything. So that's something to just always keep in the back of your mind about the game. It's may have been in there the whole time. And when you got 16 quintillion planets and you make it hard to find a rare planet, it's kind of like winning the lottery, finding a cool planet. But either way, I work myself over here to this part of the grass. Okay, that's a different creature. I love how all these creatures so far have sort of fit this fairy tale theme. Like they all have pretty crazy colors to them, and definitely quite wild looks to the different creatures and stuff, so it matches it pretty well. Is that guy dangerous? He may be. Wow. I don't know. And I also think they should take that, that little emblem thing that pops up that's kind of like the red paw whenever you have a dangerous creature coming after you. They need to take that out of the game. I want to be completely surprised. I don't want to see that whatsoever. I guess I'm more of a like hardcore gamer fan in that sense of certain elements of games, but I just love the challenge and the mystery and all that to a game. I really do. Okay, let's see. So let's continue to work our way. That may be one of those things that I don't know what this is right here. Nanite clusters. Atlas pad. I gotta just move, transfer some of this stuff over. I know these things usually drop those electron vapors and stuff like that, which is really important in this game. But yeah, man. Overall, you guys will get to see a lot more of this planet in the future as well. Like I said, with my building the base and then doing some custom track stuff, I'm going to get into that once I get the base builded. So anyways, I'm going to give this planet, damn man, I don't know, it is on that caliber of like possibly an 11 out of 10. It really is. I don't want to get too peppy just because it is my home planet and I know that and everything, but dude, it's hard to beat that purple water combined. It's one thing to have like a purple water planet and then everything else be boring, but the whole planet is amazing like that. It's just hard to explain it. Oh ho ho, Nelly. Woo! What a cliff, dude. Wow. Look how straight up and down that cliff is. Oh my gosh. Look at the parkour opportunities. I think I can... Dudes, I'm getting lost in this shit. Let's get back. Life support going. Come on now, Thamium 9. Okay. Now, let's see. This is going to be tough right here. I want to try to actually get back up onto the top of this and see if I can boost my way all the way over this little... Oh, dude, that's sick. I love the parkour in this game. Even though there is a jetpack, so it kind of makes the parkouring a bit different, there still is some really fun parkour that you can do. Wow, dude, I was just walking down through that and thinking, I'm just going to continue walking here, and then all of a sudden, straight downhill cliff. Wow. That is cool. Yeah, definitely an 11 overall on this planet. It is that next level. It's that next. Not just really cool planet, but like super cool planet. When you think of it in a fairy tale sense, I mean, this is a fairy tale planet to the core. It really is. This is the closest thing I've ever seen to a planet like that in my mind. So let's see if we can do it. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy. At least right there, anyways. Some places might be a little bit harder to jump across, but dude, that's just awesome. The combination of like cavern systems and ocean, underwater island, ocean terrain systems on the planet. That's what makes it 11 overall. I would say difficulty, let's see. Mild weather, relaxed sentinels. Yeah, it's probably I would say medium because there are that I know that underwater creature is dangerous, so you always got to throw a little medium action in there when it's like that. But so let's name this planet Fairytalandica. Fairy Tale Fairy Tale Fairy Tale Talandica Fairytalandica Fairytalandica Fairytalandica. There we go. So I want to let you guys know that I have all of my different playlists on my front page, whether it be game-specific playlist or series-specific playlist. So if you're looking for any particular game or particular series that you want to watch, I have it all laid out there in a pretty organized manner on my front page. There is a link in the description to donate to me if you want to support me. And if you can't or you just don't want to, I totally understand. That's why it's completely optional. But I will be listing my top 10 donators at the end of every single future video, and I will shout out every new donator at the end of a video, even if they're not top 10. And my email address is spencerturley@live.com, no space, no capital, and I do accept sponsorship offers. And you guys should also follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, Steam, all that different stuff at Spencer Turley, no space, no capital. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Later, dudes.